Channel is Tony Doughty, 24/7 Eyes, and I need about 8 minutes of your time. I really do. Something happened yesterday. Let me just get the exact date because I sometimes get it mixed up. Thursday, the 13th of December. I'm sitting here waiting for the sun to come up, and I'm just perplexed, confused and perplexed. And I wasn't going to say anything, but it was something that Jamie Raskin said during his speech, where he alluded, shaded, mentioned people who turn a blind eye as assaults, as abuse is going on in wrestling situations. Doesn't take too much of a logic to work out who he was referring to. There are countless, and I mean countless, allegations against Jim Jordan with regards what he did or didn't do. So it just occurred to me, if you go back, the person that's been at the centre of so much spreading of conspiracy theories, the deep state is here, spreading of lies, running to Fox News at every single opportunity to talk about nonsense. It's like a TV clickbait. That's what it is. It's the equivalent of a, pooper scooper if you have a dog. It's the equivalent of taking that, throwing it at the TV screen. A distraction. Just throwing mud. I do need to ask one favour, all right? This is an opportunity right now for, as far as I see, you to have your say on Jim Jordan. We've done this before, but there is one direct question. Is Jim Jordan, as far as you see, a guilty mother... Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker. Yes or no? Yes or no? Because Jim Jordan right now is doing what I call probably almost as bad as some of the things we've seen around January the 6th. He's just doing it in a different type of violent way. His way of trying to play with democracy. Is he playing with democracy because he has two roles in life? One, to butter the backside of the former president of the United States of America. Or is it something deeper and darker? Is he actually hiding behind the conspiracy theories, hiding behind the nonsense which is pushed out? Right? Is Jim Jordan a guilty mother? Yes or no? Please, if you've never ever made a comment before, you've just ignored anything, in the comment section it's just a yes or no. Is he a guilty mother? Please, also as well, share this video, because there is something about Jim Jordan, right? Look at all of the nonsense around January the 6th. He couldn't recall if he'd spoken to the then losing president, the 45th administration one, former guy Donald J. Trump. Couldn't recall. Again and again, couldn't recall. Gets away with it. How is Jim Jordan allowed to get away with it? How? The fact that Jamie Raskin says what he says, as far as I'm concerned, there is, excuse the expression, no smoke without fire. What went on in Ohio, Jim? Tell us. Because right now, we're voting on you. Yeah? You're trying to lead with James Comer some nonsense about Hunter Biden. And on that subject, it says it all. When even Calamity Insanity Hannity doesn't believe Jim Jordan and the circus have anything. Fox News. James Comer says he won't go on, what's Peter Douchebag's dad, Steve Douchey on Fox and Friends. James Comer says he won't go on that show because they've doubted his evidence. Doesn't have any evidence. It's all gossip. Not even gossip. There's nothing there. So if they can play that game, I repeat, sorry if you think you've heard it before, it is a question. We are taking a vote, all right? As far as I see, this is an opportunity right now. We're going to send this to Jim Jordan as well, by the way. We're going to send it to his office. Please, in the comment section, if you've never, ever, ever made a comment before, even if you don't want to say anything about Jim Jordan, we are asking you, is Jim Jordan a guilty MF, yes or no? So we look at what he does, yeah? Sits on, House Select Committees. Doing what? It's basically like a traffic light, gets in the way. He's not orange or green, yeah? It's the bit in the between. Just is there. I come back again. Jim Jordan has this political position And what is it being used for? Is it East? Where is it? It's Ohio, I think, that he represents. What has he actually done to improve that particular part of the world? If you look at the history books, just in the last couple of years, what has Jim Jordan's contribution been? The sun's coming up, it's a new day, but the stench that Jim Jordan daily has done, and this goes back right back to all of the nonsense before Fox started getting fined. Jim Jordan was at the centre of it, yet very clever. He was always with Matt Gaetz. They call it Beavis and Butthead. Matt Gaetz has all of these allegations about him. Suddenly Jim Jordan, not much loyalty there, it's understandable, but I don't think there was anything to do with it. I don't think when Jim Jordan dashed Matt Gaetz, it was about loyalty. It was about, if you're looking at some nonsense about Matt Gaetz and allegations, you might start looking at me. So let me move away. Because Jim Jordan has enablers, right? There is no way that you can say the people that surround Jim Jordan don't have any thoughts, suspicions, etc. If they have thoughts and suspicions about Hunter Biden based on nothing, how are they able, James Comer, how can James Comer look himself in the face? Right? He is basically Jim Jordan's shadow. All right? You may not agree with Liz Cheney's fiscal policies, or she's conservative, her political nature, but she is on the side of democracy. She is on the side of truth. She is on the side of upholding the Constitution. So ask yourself, please, again,